Hey everyone, Mark the Warrior here. So, I'm an idiot, which is to say that I'm a complete buffoon. I left my starting soon screen up for like the first hour of stream because I was so interested and pressured in the idea of going to the pit that I just completely forgot to change scene. Luckily, a friend did pop in and tell me what I had done, and thank God, as much as it broke me, I was only on floor 56. And 2 streams ago, we did go all the way to floor 60, so it's good. You didn't miss anything that you haven't seen before. The only thing of note is, because of my infinite wisdom and self-hatred, I decided that the 20 item limit of the secret sack was too powerful, so I limited myself to 10. My 10 items of choice being 9 deluxe feasts and 1 life shroom. I did allow myself to pick up items that dropped from encounters, though there wasn't much of note. That said, I'm just going to skip ahead to where I was in the pit when I learned that I was on my starting soon screen. I hope you all enjoy, and have a good one. Yes. Then I can bring them into a position where... So, hi Wales, how's it going? Now do this and power shot. I'm seeing the starting soon screen. Oh no! Ah! Oh! Doing better than you after that? Yeah? Yeah, you're doing a lot better. It's been an hour. I've been doing this for a solid fucking hour. All just to get here. Okay, let's just move on with life. Devastating, very. An hour of suffering in the pit. An hour of getting all the way up to like floor 50 something. And then this 56. 56 floors in. Okay, you know what? It's fine. It's fine. I'm completely fine. It's gonna take a lot of saying that I'm fine before I'm actually fine. Oh. Okay, you know what? At the very least, all of this is floors that I've beaten before, so I can just be like, oh, you know, it's fine, I'll just... Oh. Thank you for letting me know, Wales. Oh. Okay. Oh, welcome to the stream, Wales. Wonder how long that could have gone on. That was gonna go on the entire stream. I did not have my OBS visible. What is he doing over there? But yeah, that was going to be the entire stream if you didn't tell me that. And I don't like this setup at all. That's a dizzy shell. Ooh. Okay. I think I'm okay now. We'll just move on. It's fine. Everything I've done today is parts of the pit that I've already done before anyways. So what have you been up to today, Wales? I'm having my day off, and I was playing Majora's Mask Randomizer on my time earlier. It's going, it's a good siege so far. I pretty much just woke up. Well, ah, nice. Slept well, I hope. It is my currently second of 3 days off. That guy has a sleepy sheep. That is actually not a big deal at all. That's actually good. Because with Watt, they can't do anything. Slept pretty well. Yeah, good to hear. Good to hear. I woke up. It's like, even when I have days off, I still just kind of go at my own, like, normal time. So I still wake up at, like, 4 or 5 in the morning. Because, like, as good as it is to sleep and to get good rest and all that, dang, that's early. Yeah, my job, I start work at, like, 6:30 most days, so I have to get up around 5 to make sure that I have time to eat, shower, and all that. That guy is being very ineffective, unsurprisingly. But yeah, I like to keep my schedule actually accurate so that I like to keep it the same all the time because I don't want to, like, oh, it's my day off, I'll sleep until like 8 and then have to get up super early for work the next day. I like to keep my schedule just the same each day. What do you do? Oh, you're cloning on Mario's head. That's slightly awkward. Kind of rude, admittedly. But yeah, that's just how I do things. Gotta stay in the sleep schedule for work. I do like it though. It's nice to be up that early. Nobody else is awake. Nobody else is making noise. I can kind of just do my own little thing. Of course, I also can't make noise at all. It is nice, yeah. And while I also have to be very quiet during those hours, I don't really make much noise anyways. It's what I have headphones for. And that guy killed himself. I think I woke up around the same time when I was at school. Oh yeah. Oh god, how was school anyways? I almost selected run away, that would have been bad. Had the dorm to myself for a while my roommates were asleep. Oh, that is lovely. I remember when I was in college, I had, like, some roommates who, you know, they were okay. I had no real issue with them. I think I had like three or four different roommates within the 1 year. Like, most of them were, you know, quiet, kept to themselves. Even when they had friends over, they were pretty chill. One of them was a big League lover, and the dude would like be screaming at 11 at night. And I'm just here like, dude, shut the fuck up. Please shut up. And Lackady. That guy has a blue spiny. I don't like that fact. This is what Spike Shield is for. Sky blue spine. I don't know why that guy had to hit me with the spiny meter. Yeah, one of my roommates would always be playing Overwatch or something, yelling about the dorm Wi-Fi. Oh no, not the dorm Wi-Fi. Ooh. Yeah, as much as I'm a gamer, I try so hard to be considerate. Like, before I became a streamer, I made sure to get soundproofing in my room, just so that I wouldn't, like, piss off my neighbors by making random yelling and crying when I screw up, like I did really badly earlier. Dark Lakitu. Fuck, that's why it's hitting me with that. It's a Dark Lakitu, not a normal one. Okay. I don't like that. I really don't like that. But I have to kill the flower first, because the flower will actually ruin my entire life. And he's charging up. That is extremely not very cool. Bow. Please turn me invisible. Okay. That was an underwhelming attempt. I didn't expect a complete 9? Okay. Okay, I see. I see what you're doing there. I don't like it. I really don't like what he's doing there. I can't say that I appreciate the 9 damage on a block. That's a lot. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna take a smooch. I want to get my health back. I came in here thinking, oh, you know, this'll be fine. I'm just fighting the enemies that I fought when I was in Flower Fields. You know, it won't be bad. I wasn't expecting Dark Lakitus to show up and ruin my whole life. And he didn't even give me... Seriously? The sky blue spinies are worth a star point each, but the Lakitu is worth nothing? Okay. Interesting. He was just there to be a mess. Yes, that's... Oh, I hate him. I hate him. He was just there to make me sad. Actually, you know what? Cooper's probably the better choice here. He's just there to ruin my life and make me sad. Never mind, Cooper's a horrible choice for this. I saw, like, the beetle and thought, oh, it should be ground enemies. I can dizzy those, right? No. No, I can't. I can't do... God damn it. Thought Cooper was going to be more useful than that. Okay. Why was that not a first strike again? Okay, so that was not a very... Ooh. Fizzies are not very guaranteed on these guys, I see. That is nice to know. Okay, at least it works. At least it didn't just tell me, yeah, no, Dizzy doesn't work on these guys, screw you. I would have been very sad if I saw that. Because Mario was literally one attack point away from being able to take out daisies in one turn. And I would be very, very sad to, like, be one hit away from winning, from killing the daisy, and then it survives, puts me to sleep, and then I just spend the next 4 turns dying. I've experienced that once before, and I did not like the experience. I would in fact prefer to avoid having it happen to me ever again if possible. Actually, on that respect, I should probably consider, I can use a refresh here. I should probably consider maybe trying to find space to put on a Feeling Fine badge to avoid getting put to sleep again. This getting put to sleep once is bad enough. I do not need to see that happen to me again. Also only 16 star points from a level up. I'm starting to wonder if maybe I'll end up going for Mega... Maybe I'll have to, like, swap off my Jumpman badge and go for a Mega Quake build. Because Mega Quake pierces enemy defense, whereas my jump is stronger than my hammer ever could be, but... even in that situation... a Mega Quake will pierce defense, whereas jump does not pierce defense. So Mega Quake might be necessary for later floors. 63. I'm only 3 floors in to the 60s, and it's already making me a little worried. I should really get rid of Cooper at this point, because he is not going to help. Okay, well, Cooper isn't going to exist in this fight anyways. This is all Mario. I don't like the number of items those guys had, I have to admit. That was like a very slightly concerning situation. If I messed up at all, it was bazunga time, and not the fun kind. And one of you guys, I should really just get rid of Cooper at this point. He can't do anything to this. And it's a Dark Lakitu, because of course it is. Oh, that's fine. That's perfectly fine. That's what Goombario is here for. He's here to give Mario another turn, so that I can ruin that thing's day. And then hope that the pup does not decide that it's going to charge up. Okay, thank God it didn't. Unfortunately, I also let Goombario get hurt there, but that's fine, that's what refreshing is for. It's only 5 HP, but that plus the FP I gain back. That'll help out. I just need to hold out long enough to get another level up. And of course he's doing this. Okay, that's nice. Now I can't hurt him. Out of sight. Actually, wait, I think Watt could have hurt him. And he had exactly 4 HP left, too, so that Watt would have killed him. And I just chose not to make good use of it. I'm making bad decisions. This isn't good. I can't afford to be making bad decisions in this situation. I'm too deep into the pit for mistakes. At least Bo is still cool. Bo can still body anything without defense. Alright. Dark Lakitu. I refuse to do that without Goombario. I need him to cover my ass with that dude is spawning enemies all over the place. Are you 2 of them? Alright. Fine then. This is just going to be a resource-heavy fight. I screwed up. Wait, no I didn't? What? But the meter went red, it went below the line. Why did that still work? Why did I still get the extra turn? I screwed up the action command. I don't understand. I shouldn't have gotten the extra turn. I shouldn't question it. I should just be happy about it, but it bothers me now. I shouldn't have gotten it. Maybe it's impossible to fail the action command? Maybe it's just that you can't get the stylish? I'm gonna assume that's what it is. You just can't get the stylish. That has to be it. Okay, whatever. No big deal. It's over. Fight's over. We won. As awkward and kind of painful as it was. Why is that thing just floating in the air? Okay. You know what? That's fine. It can float if it wants to. As long as it's not being a problem for me, I'll accept it. Cooper. He can dizzy these things. And once again, my intention of using Cooper dizzy strats to stall enemies so I could do some star power building up to heal my FP and HP was pointless. Because once again, it was just all enemies that weren't going to be vulnerable to Cooper. Okay, how do I want to handle this? You know what? Sure. Screw it. It can't be that bad. Let's just throw out Cooper, throw out a Dizzy Shell to... That was... Oh, fuck. They really keep misleading you with those? They do. Okay, that didn't work at all. Okay, better idea. I'm gonna avoid that. Okay. Is there anything I can take off? Yeah, Flower Saver. Get rid of that. I'll just not use any flower points, and I'll put on Feeling Fine. That way I can't get put to sleep. Okay, he was just ignoring me. And no! Really, a spike pouch? I missed the action commit. This is just going wrong in every possible situation, isn't it? Nope. I have Feeling Fine on, but I don't know if that's going to protect me from spike pouches, and those things are basically you lose if it lands. Okay, this is a lot better for me now. I finally have a good layout, and I have Feeling Fine, so it's good. I can just kill this guy. That guy's gonna item. No, he's not gonna item. I totally thought he was. Eight damage, that hurts a lot, but that's fine. You know what? I'll drop a smooch. Get some good HP back. And I'll have Cooper just swap out to Goombario or something. Because Cooper really just keeps letting me down. Oh, that was a brilliant strategy! Oh my god, he's smart! And Goombario's gonna die. Oh no! No! Goombario died, He used my life shroom. That was supposed to be an emergency item. Fuck! I was trying to hang on to that for an emergency situation if one came up, so that I could afford to make like a mistake at a later part of the pit. Oh, that hurts. The oh no when you realized, yeah, everything was fine in my head. I was like, oh, you know, Goombario's fine. He does good damage. He'll finish off the puff. And then I realized what I'd done. I realized the tragedy I inflicted upon myself. Ooh. Okay, what am I up against here? One of you guys? Great. Okay. I cannot be having Cooper out for that fight. He's worthless there. Okay, Goombario, and what do I have for items that could heal? I only have my Deluxe Feasts. That's not good. There. Drop the smooch. Get Goombario's health back up so that he doesn't die the moment those things attack him. Okay, and from there I guess I will focus Get some star power back. Okay, only one charged. I was living in a nightmare situation where they both went for a charge, but this is fine. Because now I can just ponder and get rid of the one that charged. Okay. Okay, we're good. Go ahead and put in a spiny, I don't care. That can't do anything to me. Which is a horrible thing to say because it can probably do a lot to me, but it's just one special little enemy. And it's an enemy that drops a star point. That one will actually give me a point. There we go. Okay, that's a lot of damage, but that's fine. I can have Goombario focus. Actually, this is a good situation now that I'm thinking about it. Because Mario will flip it even if he misses the action command, so I can just have Goombario keep focusing. I can get all my star power back like this. Oh, yeah. Oh, this is a scummy move, but I'm glad that I thought of it. Use this to heal up. Really, my main concern is getting my FP back. Because I only have... I don't have much for FP. I only have my 9 Deluxe Feasts and a Gradual Syrup. Which sounds like a lot, but... I don't know how well that's gonna last. Once I get further in. Actually, speaking of, I should probably use the Gradual Syrup now. Get my FP back. Get my star power back, and then just finish this thing off in a bit. Just imagine. You know, I was annoyed when the Dark Lakitu threw this at me, because I was like, oh great, you spawned an enemy. It's not that bad of an enemy, but that's going to make my life harder. And all he did... This blue Spiny is just sitting here getting bullied and used while I just regen and heal up. And on top of that, just doing a little bit of farming on him. Yeah, just bullying the poor thing, really. Imagine being this Spiny, knowing that all of your efforts, your whole goal of killing Mario, is being ruined by the fact that Mario can just stun lock you and just endlessly heal off of you. And then, by extension, imagine being the Dark Lakitu that threw it, thinking, yes, this Spiny will help me defeat Mario, and the Spiny, you get beaten down, and then Mario just uses the Spiny you threw to get back up to full. Horrible, horrible misstep on their part. I meant to defend, but fine. Just absolutely tragic misstep, and Mario, of course, Mario has no morals against this. He's just like, if it works, it works. It's not a war crime if none of them survive. Wahoo! Alright, last turn of this, I believe. Yep. Okay. And now we just kill. And that guy didn't give me a star point, I just got the 1 for the entire fight. Okay. And they even dropped hearts for me to heal off of afterwards. Floor 69! Nice! Alright, finally a rest floor. What do we get? Deep Focus P, that's... Huh. That's not that useful. That's a lot less than I was hoping for. That's... Oh god, that's a hammer, bro. Okay, huh. Does Dizzy work on that guy? I want to say it does. Missed the first strike. Tragic. It's looking like a yes! Yes! Thank God. It does not work very well, but it at least works a little bit. Dark Hammer Bros? Ooh. Okay, we're getting to the health values where I might have to start status cheesing. Using like more than one status per hit, per fight, because these guys are getting strong. And really, I don't care about the Duplighosts that much. Because if they copy Cooper, then they literally just kill themselves. But it's this Dark Hammer Bro, or not the Dark Hammer Bro, the guy with the Spite Pouch that I'm worried about. Because if that, again, if that hits me, I'm in a bad position. Basically 4 turns of just not being able to do anything. Okay, refresh, get my HP and FP back up a little bit. Oh wow, 4 star points? Okay, good. I'm finally getting into the position where I'm getting star points. I'll be able to level up soon. Nice. Get my jumps, and we're good. Okay. Every possible threat has been dealt with, and that guy just got bodied. Whole life ruined. He tried so hard, and he just couldn't do shit. Oh my god, he's going for it. Imagine you have the power of, like, turning into other things. You're fighting Mario. And you somehow think it's a good idea to turn into an enemy that can get flipped over by being jumped on. Just a... Man does not think. And hey, look at that. Floor 72 is when we're gonna level up. I'd guessed at the beginning that it was gonna be floor 78 that I leveled at. Guess I was wrong, but... Hey, these are normal Lakitus. That was a red Spiny. Okay, I'll take that. I don't mind. Although I think I've made a mistake in this. And that I should have swapped out to Cooper for Dizzy Shell. But whatever. Whatever, it's fine. Okay, Dizzy Shell time. Cooper. Knock him out. And that guy turned into a Goomba against Mario, which admittedly is... As weird as it sounds, turning into a Goomba is the more effective move, for some reason. The Goomba is actually kind of scary. The Goomba can mess me up. But the Koopa can't do anything. Usually it's the other way around. Usually Koopas are at least, like, 2% more threatening than a Goomba. Get the stylish move, because of course. Always have to go for the stylish when you can. Go ahead and hit me, Duplighost. You can't win. You die next turn, and then I level up. Oh, excuse me. You can't even hit me. Your last turn alive and you couldn't even land a hit. You just got knocked away. And never mind, that's not your last turn alive. I should probably stop. There. You know what? I felt bad for him, so I gave him a free hit. You know, it would have been messed up to, like, let him die on a loss, on a failure, so I had to let him get a real hit in. You know, just had to be decent about it. Okay, now the question is FP or BP. I'm gonna go for BP. I'm not running into FP issues too much, so the extra badge power is more useful. Now what can I do with 3 extra BP? That's the question. I don't want to use P up, D down, because that reducing my defense in any capacity is just suicide. I don't think I need ice power right now, so I will take that off and go for... Wait, where is it? There it is, Defend Plus. There, give Mario a little more survivability. Oh god, it's the Licky boys. I don't even care about the Lakitu if I have to be honest. Not even a concern. It's just the Licky boy I care about. He's the only one that I'm super threatened by. Well, apparently that and the ice guy. Because that is a lot of damage. And I'm not landing any of my super guards. I should stop going for those. I should just stick to normal guards. No, I don't want to change member. That would be silly. I need Cooper to throw off the Dupla Ghost. And luckily I'm immune to status. There we go. Cooper kills this guy. Now we just have to hope that the Dupla Ghost turns into Cooper, because if he does, which he seems not interested in doing, okay, I would appreciate Dupla Ghost if you would turn into Cooper. Because if you do that, then I can just have Mario bully you. Or I can even swap back to Goombario and have him bully you. You're not turning into Cooper. I'd like to note that I don't appreciate that. Thank you, you turned into Cooper. You made my life better. Now I can just do that, and have Cooper spam focus. Go right back to farming. I didn't need to do damage to him there, I just wanted to hurt him. Just a little bit. Because he just kept attacking me normally for so long. Had to punish him. Oh, that brings up the question, what's more punishing? Having damage inflicted, or just being used as a farming tool by the person you're trying to kill? I mean, one hurts physically, but the other hurts emotionally. Okay. I will do this. And then go for the refresh. Which, to be fair, I should be using Goombario at this point just to keep him flipped, but... it's fine. That was a very slow attack, I have to admit. Okay, and this will finish things. Only 1 star point for those guys now. Still better than nothing. That is floor 73, okay. 27 floors left to go, hello. Oh god. Huh. Yeah, you know what, Sleepy Sheep? Let's see if this will work on them. Not I can use Cooper to run away. It did! What? Oh, okay. Sleep is actually what they're super vulnerable to. Good to know. I'll be honest, I didn't think that was going to work as well as it did. I won't complain though, I'll take it. And I have Maymar for sleep on command as well. So that just makes things even better. Nice. I like how this is gone. Then I refresh, get my HP and FP up. Or just HP actually, I think my FP was full. But then after that, I'll have Cooper kill this guy, and then instead of Sleepy Sheep, I'll drop a Lullaby on the remaining two. Put them right back to sleep, and get my SP back with focus on Cooper while I kill these guys with Mario. Like I said a while ago, I'm learning about how useful statuses actually are in this game. Because I would never use statuses like this in vanilla. Which makes me wonder if the instant kill status is actually going to prove useful or not. I don't feel like that one would prove useful, because again, instant kill. One of those things that's never useful, but you never know. I'm learning a few things today, so maybe instant kill being good is something I will learn. And full star power, full HP, full FP, and we're walking out of this in good condition. Nice! Hey, and I got maple syrup, nice! That's 10 FP right there. Nice. And I can use that out of battle, so I don't have to worry about farming as much. Why does that? I don't understand that. Sometimes that'll first strike an enemy, no problem, and sometimes it's just, like, it does nothing. Okay, just use Cooper. Honestly, is just a shield for the Duplighost. Cooper's entire purpose at this point is just to trick the Duplighost into transforming into him. He doesn't do anything else for me. And there we go. Duplighost tricked. My life is made better. Especially by the fact that I'm cool enough to super guard once in a while. Okay, next turn that guy goes down. Could not get the super guard. Can get it on that though. Nice. Okay. That one down, and then... honestly, Cooper might as well just do damage at this point. Okay, now I pop a Smoot. Actually, no. I'll move Cooper in front. And then I'll pop a Smooch. That way, Cooper can take the hit instead of Mario. Mario's HP at this point, now that I've lost my life shroom, Mario's HP has to come from... and of course now I'm super guarding it. Okay. Honestly, that's... it's not the intended use of the all or nothing badge, but being able to just keep endlessly flipping the same enemy without damaging it is a nice workaround. Normally the all or nothing is just there so that you can get like a less expensive power plus that comes at a cost, but using it like this is nice. Might be slow going, but it's a safe strategy. And 70-some floors in, I'm not willing to use risky strategies more than necessary. Alright, and with this, we should be good to go. I don't need Mario's HP full, just high enough that I'm not in danger zone. There we go. Oh, that wasn't actually all his HP. For some reason, I thought it was. Wasn't paying attention to his health bar very well. Oh, Ice Storm, very nice. Freeze enemies, that could be useful. Dark Hammer Bros, Dizzy, I believe, actually worked on them, so that's gonna be getting used here. 2 of them! Okay, Cooper? Oh, shit! Okay, that's bad. That's really bad. Lullaby, maybe? Maybe they go to sleep? Couldn't match fast enough for the 100%. They don't. Oh, fuck. Okay, so sleep does work. The first guy just... 10 damage, and nice, nice, nice. Okay, so the first guy just blocks 2 statuses in a row like it was like it was just nothing. That's cool, that's cool. Thanks for doing that, buddy. Shit. You know what? Goombario. Okay. So he also just had... First one is just built different, I guess. Yeah, he's the cool one. Okay, we'll do it like that, and then I'll have Ponder. And this'll let me kill the other one. Kill the first one. Okay. Lakitu's damaged. First one is dead. Second one hopefully won't take much. Uh-huh. Okay, so, new strategy. Get Goombario out of this situation he's in. I cannot afford a dead Goombario right now. I find it funny that that thing kisses Mario, and then Goombario gets the HP, the heal from it. Yeah, I don't care at all about the Lakitu. Just the hammer, bro. Why does this guy hate Goombario so much? God, did Goombario do something to his family or something? My God. Calm down, buddy. Okay, you know what? I can just get Goombario out of this situation. Actually, you know what? Maybe I won't. I'll just drop another Ponder. Use another Smooch. Hope I can find myself in a situation where I can grind up my star power once more. You know what? Instead of sleep next time, I'll try using timeout. That's a different status altogether, so it might work better on him. On the Dark Hammer Bros. Oh my God. He just gave me a free... Lakitu! I didn't think Lakitus were this nice. Dude just gave me a freebie. He just gave me an out with that Spiny. Thanks, buddy. That's cool of you. Because now I can just... Oh my God, now I can just bully a Spiny to get my star power back. Okay. God, Lakitu out here sabotaging the team. Imagine being the Dark Hammer Bros, working so hard, bringing Mario into such a bad position. And then a Lakitu just again, it's always the Lakitus. They sabotage the whole effort with the Spinies, just not considering for an instant that Mario might have good ways of handling this sort of situation. Oh, so rude on their part. Kind of rude on mine, too. It's not really cool what I'm doing to them, but still. Alright, so now I'll just use a refresh, get my FP back up a little bit. And focus again, and then I can just do that another couple of times. I have plenty of HP to survive it out. Okay, he's wasting his turn curling up into a little ball. You know what? That actually makes sense. After Mario just bullied it and traumatized it like that, it's curling up into a ball because it's just scared. And you know what? I understand that. What I did was, you know, it just got bullied. So it's curling up into a ball. It's crying a little bit. It's trying to feel better about itself. And now it's good. It's better now. Still not very good, but, you know, better than it was. Mario, with the star, with the focus. What are you gonna do, Spiny? Attack me? Oh wow, I really messed that thing up. It just went right back into a ball. Oh, you can't take anymore. No, he like finally gets his bravery, looks at Mario just standing there, basically T-posing at him, and just goes right back into the ball. He's done. He's cooked. He sees Mario, he gets the Nom flashbacks. He can't deal with it. Poor Spiny. He gets out of the ball and it's just right back to it. Oh, this is just tragic. But oh well, his tragedy is my fortune, so I'll accept it regardless. Because I can undo everything the Dark Hammer Bros did to me. Although now that I'm thinking about it, after getting through this entire pit, Bowser's Castle is probably just going to be absolutely nothing. Because there have not been, like, new enemy types in the game outside of the pit. The rest of the game has just been the normal enemy types, but with bigger stats because I chose hard mode. The pit is the only place that has had new enemies, so Bowser's Castle is probably just going to have the normal enemies I'm used to. Koopa Trolls, some Bony Beetles, a couple of Magic Koopas. Not the easiest things to deal with, but they're not going to be half of what I dealt with here in the pit. Now I can just focus again, and now I can finally put this guy out of his misery. There you go, buddy. You can take a nap now. Go in the forever box. Okay, so what I've learned is that Cooper is not as reliable against the Dark Hammer Bros as I thought he was. Mover. Taking it. I cannot take the 5 floors. I have to go down 2, because 80 is going to be a badge floor. Oh. Hi, friends. What I want to do here. Do I want to multi-bounce and then have Goombara Ponder? That wouldn't kill anyone, though. Now I'll just go for normal attacks. Kill one of these guys. Honestly, the piranha plants are the ones I'm scared of. They're the ones that deal damage in this entire group. Or at least the most damaging ones. And the ones I cannot be super guarding. So get rid of these guys. Bully a and then just take out the Lakitus. They're no threat. Heck, maybe the Lakitus will throw another Spiny at me. He is going to throw another Spiny at me. Astounding. Both of them want to throw a Spiny at me. Okay. I mean, if they both want to throw Spinies at me, that's fine. I should probably stop trying to super guard with Goombario. Yeah, kill him. Okay. This guy goes. And then next turn, the other Lakitu dies. It's fine if he hits me, I don't mind. I can afford to take the damage because this guy is just... Because I don't remember if it was that guy or the other one, but it gave me a free healing point, so... It's all good. Yeah, I'll sacrifice the FP just to make this a little bit quicker. Okay, there. Now that he's flipped, I'm not going to take damage again. I can just... Smooch. That was stupid, actually. I should have smooched last turn anyway, since he's going to hit me this turn regardless. Oh well. No big deal. It's a little bit unfortunate that none of my party members have the ability to flip a spiked enemy. But I'm fine with it. It works out in the end for me regardless. Just a refresh to get my FP back, and then it's just going to be hoping that he doesn't do anything too annoying. I can just keep him flipped forever, though I would like it if he went into the ball. And he's not going to. That's fine. I'll just build up my star power. You know, what I'm really worried about right now is getting into like floor 90s and dying there. That and dying on the boss at floor 100. Because I'm going into it completely blind, and if I die to that, I will be very, very sad. I don't want to deal with that sort of mess. It's not like it would be too bad. Like, I can... If it comes down to that, I would just get myself here on my own time and then start stream at floor 100, but... I just... God, I hope it doesn't come to that. I hope I can just... I just want to get through it in one good go and say that I won. And he's immune. Okay, you know what? That's fine. He's immune to being sung to. Gotcha. Nice. I was hoping I could status him so he wouldn't do that, but whatever. It's fine. If he can't be statused like that, I'll accept it. Smooch, just get my HP back up because it went a little too low. I'm being very silly at this point, but there. Okay, focus, get that back, and then, come on Spiny, curl up into a ball like your friend did. He didn't want to curl up into a ball like his friend did. You know what? I respect his bravery, if nothing else. He still has the courage to fight, even through the bullying. I respect him for that. A moment of silence for that brave little Spiny. Alright, moment of silence over. As much as he's being brave, he's still a loser because he can't do anything to protect himself. And that means the bullying is justified and fun. Don't take life advice from me. Okay, next turn should be it. Then we can go on, get floor 80, hope that the badge there will actually be good. Swear to God, if it's another deep focus badge, I'm gonna be so disappointed. So disappointed. And there we go. Rest in peace, Spiny. You brave warrior, you. Okay. Floor 80. Ah, nice color change. Bump attack. I'm pretty sure you can't even use that in the pit, and even if you could, there is no way in hell I could use it against enemies at this level. What have you got for me? 45 coins to heal 5 HP. You suck, sir. You suck. I'm still gonna do it, though. That's a huge ripoff, but you know what? Fine. I'll take the ripoff just to heal Mario up a bit. Make sure I'm going into the next floors at full. Okay, so I just spent 90 coins healing 7 HP. I don't particularly feel good about that, but I suppose it's not the worst thing I've ever done. And Cooper is also almost dead. You know what, Cooper I can afford to lose Cooper, I suppose. Don't tell him I said that. Where's the enemy? Uh-oh. Oh, okay, it's just... Okay. I was worried for a second there. Does Dizzy work on Monty Moles? I think it does. I'll throw Cooper out there and see if it works. Well, I can tell you it's not gonna work well on these other guys. One, two, three, go. Okay, make me dizzy if you want. I have feeling fine on. So I can't get affected by it. Cooper can though, but I'm fine with it if Cooper gets affected. He can take it. He's a tough guy. In fact, I'll just swap him out. Just in case one of those guys can hit the back row. Ooh. Okay, so lesson learned. I cannot afford to be taking hits at all here. Not that that's much of a surprise. I knew I couldn't afford it, but still. Oof. Oh, too much defense. Okay. Oh, that's nice. You're building another one. Thanks. Thanks, hombre. Ah, shit. Timeout, maybe? Timeout doesn't work, then I might be in a little bit of a fix. I hope it works. Okay, it does. Good, good. And it's a... Oh god, that works actually really well. Okay, swap out Bombat. As I recall, Dry Bones, very, very weak to getting blown up. Pretty much... Oh, extremely weak. Very, very ultra weak. And it's the only way to actually permanently kill them, too. Because normally Dry Bones, once you knock them down, they just kind of get back up. After like a couple of turns. You have to have them down when all the other enemies are out. But apparently, Bombette is just cool and can just decide, nah, I'm better than that. And she can just take them out altogether. I think Fire Flowers work as well, though Bombette does more damage. Which is hilarious because I think she's the only partner I haven't even bothered to upgrade yet. To be fair, I don't think my bones could withstand a bomb either. You know what? That's a fair point. I don't think I know many people whose bones would withstand a bomb. I'm sure there's somebody out there who could take a bomb. Just not one of us. We're not that tough. But hey, you know what? 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 100 squats, and a 10-kilometer run every day, and you might one day be strong enough to be able to take a bomb. Maybe. Don't know if that one will work, but it's worth a shot. Is the hair loss worth it? As a man with a lovely mane of hair, I'm gonna say no. The hair loss is not worth it. No power in the universe is worth losing your hair over. Because then little kids will call you Baldy. And then your hero name will be Caped Baldy, and your whole life just becomes a joke at that point. It's kind of sad. God, I love One Punch Man, though. Last chapter I read, I think it was where, Flashy Flash and Sonic were about to go up against the leader of their old village. I don't think it hasn't updated on the site I use, though, so I don't know if it's actually past that point or not. God, it is such a fun series. Especially the final battle between Saitama and Garo. I don't think I've read it in a while, no? The last update where I was... God, that was a couple months ago at least. How far did you get in it, Wales? Now this guy can finally die. One of Bowser's elite troops. Bullied for heals. It's Tatsumaki versus Psychos? Oh, okay. Back in the Monster Association arc, right? Okay, get him, and... yeah, somewhere around there. Oh, okay. That's a good arc, I like that one. No, I'm thinking it... ooh, how do I want to handle this? Do I just want to run away and come back with, honestly stopped reading because I lost my chapter? No! No, Wales, how could it happen? It happens way too often. I understand the feeling. Oh god, how do I want to handle this, though? Okay, I think I have an idea of how I want to handle this. Or is that... would that even work? Oh shit, this is awkward. I'm in a position with no good options here. That is a very low chance to run away. I can't rely on running away anymore. Okay, that's nice. I remember Kobayashi's Dragon Maid. Oh my god, the site I use, it just didn't like show the updates on it for so long. And it turns out it's because there were two different tabs. So it ended up updating like 40 times before I realized there was a second different tab for that stuff. God, I felt stupid when I saw that. It hurt to see that happen. It was like, oh, you mean to tell me that, wait, what am I doing? I should probably be trying to use timeout on them. Stuff like that is so annoying. Yeah, it messed me up, because I came back to it, like, a few months later, found, like, 40 new chapters. I was like, oh, great, I'm gonna have to read a lot now. I like reading my mangas, but, like, one site will tell me that series was cancelled. Oh, no. Yeah, I should be using timeout. It's an amazing ability. Why do I not use that as much as I should? I'm a fool. Ow, getting lied to about a series being cancelled? That's not cool. That's the opposite of cool. Okay, focus. Goombario is helpful, but he will not be doing significant damage to the Hammer Bros. I don't like that at all. Like, I haven't had that happen, but I've had times where, like, it just stops updating on one site. And actually stops. None of the, I think it stopped nonsense. It actually just stopped updating. And then suddenly it's like, just like suddenly I find out in other places it's updating plenty. And then I feel silly about it. Okay. I guess I will... what do I want to do here? You know what? Fuck it. Head bonk. Eight damage hurts, but I can take it. And then I'll use Ponder to finish this off. Because those Hammer Bros, as I recall, once they're below half health or so, they start doing a super scary attack where they launch like 10 different hammers at you right back to back. It's not cool when they do that. It messes me up, it makes me sad. So I need them dead immediately, but it's good to know that timeout works on them as well. Okay, so refresh, get Mario's health and FP back up. Okay. Oh. Then just have Goombario tank. Okay, that's bad. Nope. No. I'm not taking a charged hit. Out of sight. Bo, save me, please. Thank you. I also know on site I use Goblin Slayer hasn't updated either for a long time. Several months at least. Which is sad because I liked Goblin Slayer. It was fun. Especially when Goblin Slayer like has minor changes, starts to grow as a character, and he just starts doing some very... Like, he starts off like super serious. Goombario is still in his guarding animation, interesting. Yeah, like, that's why Goombario is still in his guarding animation. I was using Mario. Okay. But yeah, like, it was fun watching, like, him be super serious, and then just out of nowhere, he'll start, like, cracking the occasional joke, and it just completely throws the other characters off. They're all like, what the fuck? Because they've never seen Goblin Slayer make jokes before, and it's messing them up. I forgot about Goblin Slayer. Honestly, I did for a while. I remember the anime was up. Watched it on YouTube. I don't know if it's still up. Last chapter I read was like a year ago. Oh god, that is a while ago. What chapter was it? You remember what was happening? Okay. Are you seriously just gonna bully me by... Alright, fine. You want to play this game? We'll play your game. You know what? I should probably just time out these guys rather than... Yeah, timeout is the better option. Just time them out. I can get my star power back easily. I just want to get my FP back. There, and look at that. 4 turns. 76 to 77. Do you remember what was happening in it? I don't remember. I don't know where it is. I think on the site I'm on, they're on like chapter 80 something. Yeah, I think it's like 86 or 87. I think. It's somewhere in the 80s, anyways. Focus, and then just another couple of refreshes. Another one refresh. Get my FP back. And then I can take down the Koopa Troll. Imagine being these guys, just completely stuck in time. Not knowing what's happening, and Mario was just healing right in front of you. And then by the time you wake up again, your friend is dead, and he's about to start jumping on you as well. That first Koopa Troll there is going to have a very, very bad day when he wakes up. I'm doing a lot of very not okay actions to a lot of my enemies today. Trying to remember how to describe it besides saying, yeah, they were fighting goblins. You know what? That is fair. That is an apt description of most parts of Goblin Slayer. It's like something is going on in the story and goblins are involved, and Goblin Slayer is just like, we need to kill the goblins. Which, to be fair, killing the goblins, generally the correct decision. But man, is he obsessed about it. I remember that it was way earlier in the series. The girl, the guild desk girl, wanted him to, like, observe 82, my god, only 2 floors. She wanted him to observe this ceremony with her. Or not a ceremony, she wanted him to be present for a test to see if a guy was worthy of, if like a group was worthy of having their rank upgraded. And like she says, wait, Goblin Slayer, can you wait a second? He's like, goblins? No, not goblins, but, and he just starts walking right out the door the instant she says it's not goblins. Like, just instantly not interested anymore. Man has his priorities, he absolutely does. The man knows what is important to him, and he follows through with it. You cannot stop him. He's got his priorities. He knows what he wants in life, and he follows through on it. Nothing stops him. Nothing gets through his motivation. And I respect that about him. Gotta say, it's a little bit messed up that both of these Hammer Bros spawned not only with hammers, but with giant-ass thunderbolts ready to use. Like, that's kind of messed up. I don't appreciate that fact about them. Okay, so here's the problem. Well, I guess it's not that much of a problem. I was gonna say Bombette can only do 15 damage, which if I had upgraded her at any point, it would have been 16, which is enough to kill the Dry Bones in one hit, but... Nope. I don't have quick change on, so I can't change to her and attack in the same turn, and I want to get those star points as much as I can. Because I need to be able to level up in this pit to continue holding on to my items. I'm hoarding the shit out of my items, yes, because I need to. If I don't... That is a lot of moles. Oh. Those moles can do whatever they want, but they're going to be frozen in time, probably. If not, then the Dry Bones at least probably will be. Okay, good, they are. 5? Oh my god, those guys get walled for 5 turns? Okay. And Bombette is too weak to even damage a Dry Bones without an explosion. Okay, well... That's certainly interesting. I forgot, Bombette sucks at everything except for blowing up. Which, to be fair, blowing up has proven to be very, very useful, so I shouldn't shit talk too much. But still. Oh god. Yeah, so there's... I'm really hoping that Goblin Slayer, at least, starts updating again soon. That, One Punch and Goblin Slayer are the ones I want to see most of all start updating again. Because those were the ones I was like most dedicated and invested in. There's also Modern Mogal. That one's... Modern Mogal doesn't really have a overarching story or anything. It's kind of just... you know, like an anthology where it's just little stories, like 2 or 3 page stories at most. And then there's... within those 2 or 3 page stories, sometimes there's recurring characters that have... oh, he's back up. Nice. Good for him. That have, like, other stories happen to them, but it is fun, but I'm also less invested because it just doesn't have as much going on. Just small... I messed up my action command. And that was 12 damage. Oh my god, that's actually quite a lot. Okay, let's not mess up the action command that time. Getting a lot of star points, so actually leveling up again next floor, probably. Nice! Nice. And it's only been a couple of floors. You know what? That one Koopa troll, he's the hero. Because he kept because he summoned in like 2 more of his buddies. Just to give me extra star points. I should probably not just, I should probably use time stop on these guys instead of just deciding to tank their damage. Because honestly, I don't think I'm going to get the full number of star points I need from this fight. I was thinking, oh, you know, what does it matter if they damage me a little? I'm leveling up. I don't think I'm leveling up after this one. I need to status them. I think they're only worth like 3 apiece. Let's see, am I correct? No, they're worth 4. Okay, I do level up. Never mind, I could have just tanked the damage and ignored it. I misjudged how much these guys were worth. That's surprising. Oh, it's a Dark Monty Mole. Okay. I thought these were the ones from Chapter 6 that are like a little bit more green and annoying. And I'm missing action commands again. Don't worry about it. It'll probably not be an issue. But hey, level up. Very, very nice. This time I'm gonna go for FP. Got some family coming over for lunch, so I gotta get ready. Alright, have a good one, Whales. I hope your lunch goes well. See you next time. Take care. Okay, floor 85. Oh god. Floor 85. And it's another one of these floors. Okay. Oh, nice! Jumped on his rock. Dude threw a rock at me and I'm just like, no. Jumped on it. Be gone, filth. You cannot touch me with your rocks. Mere rocks cannot stop the all-powerful Mario. Especially not in his glorious green outfit. Especially not when he can just cheese people into oblivion with time-stopping powers. Honestly, it's messed up. I'm basically Dio. Except Dio at least would, like, play with his food for a while and give them a... Dio played with his food and gave them a chance to fight back, which was his downfall. I just instantly go for the throat, or use them for healing in a situation where they can't fight back anyways. Oh, so messed up what I do, but I like it anyways. It's so much fun to be more evil. Use criminal and just inhumane and evil means to win. Because in the end, I still win. I still get to live, and they have to deal with the fact that they died. Actually, what happens to a dry bones when they die, since they are basically living... They're basically just living corpses. Do they actually have... Do dry bones have souls in them? Or are they just, like, completely empty? Like, are they mindless, animated corpses with nothing in them? Or do they have souls and wills of their own? Does the dry bones itself actually go to some kind of afterlife? Or is it just cessation of existence and hey, a Yoshi, nice. I'll take that. I need all the help I can get at this point. Current floor is 87, nice. Down 2 floors, we'll be at 89. I'm basically skipping what's probably free star points, which isn't the best idea. But at the same time, it's fine, it's fine. Probably gonna get plenty of star points anyways. And Bombette is pulling her weight for the first time in the entirety of the game, basically. So good on you, Bombette. I don't want to attack. I want to use timeouts. There we go. They're down. Bombette will kill this loser. I actually almost didn't manage to get her, I almost did not manage to get her bar up. That would have been very awkward, if I have to be honest. Would have been slightly embarrassing if I'd failed that. But okay. This is floor 89. We'll be at floor 90, and well, I can safely say that the Bowser's Castle enemies are not really that bad at all. Absolutely zero threat in my experience so far. In fact, I'll even drop a refresh, because I kind of need the FP to go back up a little. God, now I'm curious. What am I going to do with the VOD? Will I, like... I might just cut the entire segment of me being stupid and not going off the starting soon screen. Because that would... Okay, good. I am at least not muted. At least I wasn't muted the whole time on top of it. That would have just been, like, the cherry on top, if that was the case. I would have just given up. At that point, like, okay, you know what? I'm done. I quit. Bye-bye. I'm glad that at least didn't happen. But okay, 10 more star points. 80 more to a level up. And honestly, I am 100% certain we're going to hit that 80. But it's important to remember, I still have all of my healing at this point. What's the last badge going to be? Lucky Day? That's... Honestly, that's a good badge. I don't think I'm going to use it, though. After all, it's probably expensive as hell. Lucky Day 7. 7 fucking BP to sometimes have enemies miss me? No thank you. Okay. We're below floor 90. We're going into the end game. That's a Magic Koopa. Okie dokie. Bombette, probably not a good option anymore. There. These guys both have... Okay, timeout then. That bat has like a bazillion, Yeah, that bat has 40 HP. I don't like that. Let's see if timeout works. Please tell me timeout is gonna work. It stops the bat. Okay. And it stops him for a while, too. Okay, that's good. I at least have that. I can ponder, and I can use that. I can use timeout to keep the bat out of commission, because 40 HP is a lot. That's a lot more than I want to deal with. And Mario is... They have that much defense on them? Oh! And they can heal, too? And 13 damage. Jesus Christ, these guys suck. Okay, you know what, Goombario? Muchacho, you're gonna be my lifeline here. You're gonna help me out. You're gonna use Ponder, you're gonna keep me in the game. You're gonna keep me attacking frequently. Ow. Okay, I can't survive another hit. That's nice. Okay, so Smooch, and then I'll have Goombario Ponder. Then I'll just focus on bringing down the Dark Magikarp, because I don't have a good option otherwise. I need him dead, and I need him dead fast. His ability to heal 10 HP just means that he heals every damage I do in a turn. And I can't be having that. Okay, I need to make sure that I have... You're doing that? Go ahead. Mario is immune to that. Feeling fine, baby. What do you have on feeling fine? Nothing. Loser. Goombario's turn being gone is admittedly mildly annoying, but it's not that big of a deal. Now I'm just gonna... you know what? Might as well jump. And miss my timing entirely. That's slightly awkward. Swampire, I will, I'm just gonna time him out again. I don't like him being able to move. Yeah, I think I'm just going to cut the entire beginning of the VOD, honestly. Besides, I've been through, like, the first half of the pit anyways on my own. It's not like I did anything interesting there, so that'll be fine. Okay, start slowly doing damage to him. Have Goombario focus. I can get my FP back with Refresh. Yeah, I'll use Refresh, get my FP back, and then Swampire, he's not going to be a big deal. Because I can just keep time stopping him if I need to, but I know now the Magikoopas are immune. I can't time stop them. That is an unfortunate fact, because time stop has kind of been carrying me, but it's fine. I'm sure there's better. I'm sure I can do something else. I don't know if Dizzy is going to work on them. It might. Dizzy or Sleep probably won't work. Dizzy might work. I'm hoping it'll work. I'd very much like it if it did. And I'm going to stop using Refresh now, because I need to focus up so that I have the star power I need to stop that guy in time again, so I can get my FP back. I still have my 9 Deluxe Feasts, and I still plan to hold on to them as long as I possibly can. If I don't have to use the Deluxe Feasts, I won't. I want to save them for floor 100. Because if I save them for floor 100, that's what matters. Floor 100. And you know what? I don't know if the Swampire is just a straight attack, or if it latches on. If it latches on, then what might make it... Fuck. Shit. Ponder? Okay, that's bad. I think that's anti-cheese right there. It's stopping my cheese! 12! That's a lot! Okay, but it's actually good, because that means I can just employ Watt. He can't damage Watt. That's fine. He can't damage Watt, and I should be able to use the probably unintentional method of just becoming basically immune to him with Mario as well. That's fine. I can do this. Probably shouldn't be attacking him, because he's going to be damaging himself every turn. Okay, refresh. And then one more refresh, and then it's just focus up until I'm full, and then I can kill him. God, this is floor 91, isn't it? I think this is the first battle on floor 91. I think. If this is floor 91, then shit. This is floor 91. We're in for a rough time, guys. Getting through the last 10 floors. Nice, the super guard, well done. Maybe not the floor 100, because floor 100 is just a boss. And yes, just a boss is probably not the best thing I could say, considering how brutal that might end up being, but... Listen, okay, the point is... I can still at least try. Like, a boss is just one big enemy to deal with. It does one thing on its turn and that's it, and I can strategize around that. And with feeling fine on, I'm immune to status, so it can't cheese me. The problem is gonna be getting there, because with normal enemies, they get like multiple attacks every turn that might just fuck me up. It's just one of those weird situations. The small enemies are not that big of a deal. Whoops, hit the wrong button there. The small enemies are not that big of a deal sometimes, but when you're into the areas with like a really, really strong ones, they're honestly more threatening than bosses just because they get multiple moves every turn, whereas bosses only get the one. Much less of an issue. Bosses are just easier to deal with being one big thing instead of a bunch of small things. It's one... Got the super guard again, beautiful. It's one of those rare cases where quantity tends to beat quality. I'm hoping I level up one more time before I get down there, though. At least one more level up would be nice. I'm getting consistent with that. Nice! I'm actually semi-consistent with getting the, super guards with Watt against this guy, for some reason. I shouldn't be, it's a useless super guard to be good at. But apparently I'm good at it. Alright, Mario, finish the job. There we go. That's floor 91, I believe. I think it's 91 anyways. Yep. Floor 91 down. Oh shit. That's bad. Okay, I'd rather have Goombario out so that I can... Oh, what the fuck? Okay, timeout. This is bad. Can I time him out? Please? All of them except that one, that's totally fine. I should still have ice power on. Water attacks will work well? Okay, so it should work. Okay. Ow! Fucking crap. Okay, I don't have ice power on. Okay, so, uh-oh. What do I want to do, then? Uh-oh. You know what? Cold wind. Let's see if this will freeze him specifically. It did not inflict freeze on him. Shit. No, I just realized I don't think I can beat that guy. I don't have hammer attacks with Mario. Oh, fuck. Okay, at least I can run away guaranteed from this one. Okay, let's just see my situation here. Yeah, I took ice power off. Okay, that's fine. Put on Spike Shield. I'll take off Spike Shield, rather, and put on my Ice Power badge. God, I went from everything being good to nearly dying just because of one badge not being on. That is bad. That is terrifying for me, if I have to be completely honest. Okay, heal up Mario. With that. And then I'll swap out to Sushi. There. Now I time out again. Okay. Now I'm in a much better position. Kind of. This still isn't a good position, especially since that guy's immune to time stop, I think. But this is better than what could be done. Okay. Let's just do the damage. That's painful, but not the worst it could be. And he can't split because of the large number of enemies already here. That's awesome. And if I hadn't messed up my action command earlier, I would have been able to just... you know what? Whatever. It's all good. I just need to swap back to Goombario. Use a smooch to get his health back up, because I want him to stay alive, if I can keep him alive. Ponder is just too good of a move to be losing, but I didn't want to use a healing item on him, because I'm low on those. Okay, so first off, miss my action command. God damn itself. I'm supposed to be better than that! I can't be making these mistakes. Okay, so, Goombario, I'm gonna need you to do this. And focus. Get me my star power back just enough, thank you. And now I can time stop them again, I hope. If I can't time stop them again, then I'm kind of fucked up. Okay. Please work. Thank God it did. Okay, good, good. Then I'll have Mario just start killing these guys. And Goombario will focus. I'll try to get my star power back up as much as I can while I'm here. While I have these guys, they're not locked by any means. They are not. I cannot be doing that. Okay. Cannot be missing action commands. That's really, really bad. Okay. So that one guy is all that's left. I can handle the one guy. Especially when I'm making so many star points out of this fight, okay. Especially when he wastes his turn doing that. At least I personally consider it a waste. And I have enough FP that I can just afford to use a Ponder. Okay. Okay. If I fuck up, I get hurt bad, but I can manage this. Yep. Okay, we win. We make a ton of star points. 29. Beautiful. Although I also don't have enough star power to even use another time stop, so if I end up in a bad situation. Okay. Time stop wouldn't be helpful anyways, so sushi. Oh boy. Okay, I don't like this situation right here. I really don't like this situation right here. But you know what? I have a plan. And that plan is Tidal Wave. This is not a good plan, by the way. This is a very not good plan, but I'm hoping it'll work out. That was such an easy pattern, but I kept expecting the C down, and it threw me off. But it's fine, I can finish this next turn. What's that? Ow. Okay, so... Fuck. I don't have a single good option here. Okay, here's what I'm planning. I'm gonna heal up Mario. And then I'm going to turn Sushi invisible. I think that's a good idea, at least. So I really hope it is. Fuck, that hurts. Okay, heal Mario. Sushi becomes invisible. There, get all my FP back as well. Sushi, you're invisible now. That way she doesn't die. She can Tidal Wave next turn. Okay, Tidal Wave. That was a shit Tidal Wave. Yep, very shit. Crap. And I can't kill anything this turn. Ugh. Everything has gone pear-shaped. These fucking Dark Embers. How? I just lost. No, I didn't. Oh my god, he's an idiot. He's an idiot! He threw the fight! Okay. Will this do it? Please tell me this will put me in a situation where I can kill everything. Yes! Yes, I can kill him! Oh, fuck, thank god. Okay, that was scary as hell. Okay, so what happened there was Dark Embers completely fucking ruined me, and I have no good answer for them right now. Let's bring Cooper out, I guess. Maybe old Cooper is the answer to my problems. Running a little bit low on deluxe feasts. Maybe I shouldn't have been so silly in thinking that it would be fine to go into this with less than 20 heals. Okay, you know what? That's actually fine. I can time stop that guy. I have enough, right? Yes. Okay, good. Hello? Uh-oh. Okay, good. I thought he was just gonna... Fucking Christ! 2 Amazing Daisies?! Okay, so let me be blunt. I can't win that. There is no world on this planet where I kill 2 Amazing Daisies in one fight. I am not built like that. I'm not even close to built like that. Okay. Let's just get rid of him and bring out Watt, I suppose. That's fine. You can use the item, I don't mind. And thank God they do run away. Okay. Alright, my every fear has just been removed. I'm going to bank on the idea that Amazing Daisy is going to run away from me. But just in case it doesn't, I'm gonna get some damage in with Watt. Thank God, okay. That fucker came in with a shooting star, just ready for me. Like, he wanted me. He was in homicidal mood time. Like, he was ready to just absolutely slap me for even existing. My existence was a crime, and he was ready to end it. I got very, very lucky there. Okay, what member needs healing? I don't care much about Cooper anymore. Sushi needs healing, so I'm gonna wanna... pop the refresh with her. She needs it a bit more than Goombario, and I actually need Sushi because of those because of the embers. Maybe Cooper is the right choice for them, though. Maybe, just maybe, Cooper is the correct option there. Either way, I'm going back to Watt. Watt is my only option here. Watt is the survival option, and I need to take survival. And you know what? I'm just gonna say it right now. I am so happy I was so careful and kept, like, delaying and stalling enemies to heal off, to grind off of them and everything, because if I didn't, I would not have the means to survive at this point. I would be cooked. It would be an embarrassing and a painful situation. You know what? I don't think I need to level up. I need to specifically wait for the opportunity to heal off certain characters, maybe, because I am close to a level. Killing one of the Amazy Daisies would have absolutely given it to me, but I also know now that Time Stop does work on the Dark Magic Koopas, so I do have that as an option. It just didn't work the first time. I'll just say I got unlucky with it. Okay. Well, I thought that the pit was going to go faster for me, and maybe I'd fight the Master at the end of it, but I think that's just going to be its own separate thing. I think live or die, once I'm done with the pit today, that'll be the end of stream, because I am not in any capacity in a position to be fucking around and finding out. But honestly, maybe I should be careful here. Maybe I should, like, once I'm up, go for the time stop and then heal Sushi, Goombario, and Cooper. Maybe that actually will be the move. And I'm full. So, let's go for time stop, heal Sushi, Goombario, and Cooper. And we'll see if I can do anything else. We'll see how it goes. Okay, good. Time stopped. Now I can get you out of here. Sushi comes first. I'll heal her with a quick smooch. And maybe I'll pop a refresh while I'll have Sushi focus. I'll pop a refresh on her to get her back to full. And then I'll swap out to, I guess, Cooper and maybe just pop 2 refreshes on him. I don't need more than that. And then Goombario. Okay, change out to... Bo is fine, there's no reason to heal her. Watt I'll be able to heal later regardless. So I just need to heal off Cooper. And then... Goombario is only missing 8 HP, I don't think I'm gonna bother. I don't think anyways. He's good. I like Goombario, but... After this, I have to swap back to Watt. I don't think I'm going to bother going for another round of time stop to see if I can do it again. I'm just going to heal up Cooper so that he can at least be in good shape if I run into the Dark Embers again, because I'm going to try Dizzy Shell on them. Because really, just trying to go blast through them, it's not working. I can't... Didn't mean to focus there, but it doesn't matter. I'll just partner swap with Mario. Change member, Watt. Okay, we're good. Okay, now everybody just focus up until we're good. Oh my god, this is honestly just what I get for choosing the highest difficulty. Instead of, like, choosing something like normal mode or just the, like, base hard mode. No, I had to choose Skeleton Mario. I had to make things harder for myself. Of course I did. I can't make things good for myself. I have to make it hard. I have to make things painful. And here I am, dealing with the results of that. You know what would be really nice right now? A mover. Just imagine, you know, that. Get a mover. I don't care if I don't level up again before the boss fight. I would rather go to the boss fight in, like, good shape with in terms of items than go to the boss fight and just have nothing for myself. Like, go in with no items and no real options, just be completely cooked. I don't need that trouble for myself. So I'd really prefer it if I could get a mover. Just to get me through the last couple of floors, and then I fight the boss, probably die, probably cry, and then I get back here off stream, and then next time I stream Paper Mario, we actually beat the pit and then beat up the master. And then from there, we, I don't know, go to Bowser's Castle or something. Looks fine. It's whatever. Now we can actually just finish this guy off. What floor is this anyways? 94, 95? Okay, Swampire down. God, that was a nightmare. One more fight, really. Like, 13 more star points from Victor. That's like one fight, maybe two. 94. Okay, so that was the last time we could have gotten a mover that would have sent us 5 floors ahead, I think. Alright, so no mover sending us 5 floors ahead. I should have had Goombario out. That would have been the better option. Okay, timeout. Because I know the clouds are vulnerable to it. I haven't seen it fail on a cloud. It just fails on the Dark Magic Koopa sometimes. And it didn't that. It failed on a cloud. Of course it did. The one time I say I've never seen it fail on a cloud. And if I had Goombario, I could have pondered. There. Dealt with that. Now I just need to bring him down. He dies. Next turn, this guy goes down. That's fine. That's actually a complete non-issue. Okay, he's gone. And now I can just have Watt hit the Dark Magic Koopa, because this thing, with another hit... No, never mind. Another hit from Watt won't finish it because she's not fully upgraded. Shit. I will hope that this thing goes for a heal on itself. Yes! Oh, it went for a heal. That's what I want to see. Okay, so he's back. I'll go for a timeout again, and I'll just have Watt hit the Dark Magic Koopa. I'm gonna hope that the timeout will stop the cloud at the very least. I'd rather Dark Magic Koopa get stopped as well, but if the cloud gets stopped, that's what's important. Okay. That's good. Now, Watt can do this, and then next turn, Dark Magic Koopa dies. You just killed Watt, you piece of shit. That's bad. Because now if a Swampire comes out, I'm basically cooked. Actually, that's not bad at all, because I'm about to level up. Never mind. Fuck. But then there's me doing stupid shit like that. Missing action commands. I'm not going to win the fight if I miss action commands. 14 on a blocked one. Ah! But it's fine. It's all good. I level up off of this fight. And that level up means Watt gets healed. Everyone is full healed. And yes, I can upgrade BP above that. Nice. But I don't think I need BP right now. Right now I want HP going up. Ugh. Okay, this will be 96. Okay, I'd rather have Goombario out now. Timeout will definitely hurt the bat. And I can... Well, I have Goombario out for Ponder, so I can aim for trying twice on the Dark Magikoopas on turn 1. It didn't hit the bat. What the fuck? It always works on the bat. Damn it. Alright, try again, Mario. Because you need to time out that bat. I'd like to get the Dark Magikoopa as well, if possible, with this one, but... if not, then so be it. I can recover from that. I can accept it. Actually, I'm not really worried about the bat now I think about it. Yes! Okay, good. Both Dark Magikoopas are down. This is acceptable. I don't care about this, because I can swap out to Watt, and now I'm invincible against Swampire. Very good. Now I can just kill off these guys. Mario will take those guys out. Watt will just basically wall the Swampire out of existence. Okay. I did not want to attack the Swampire. I forgot that that will actually lock onto the closest enemy, not the one that's actually first in the lineup. Whatever, it's not like Watt would have killed it anyways. Watt's down to basically 1 HP, but that's totally fine. Because, Watt's... well, Watt won't die because Swampire can't hurt her. I was expecting to miss the action command, I have to be honest. I really thought I was going to fuck up and miss the action command when it mattered most. I was expecting it. I'm glad it didn't happen, because that would have made me very, very sad. Okay, so just a triple refresh to heal up Watt. Honestly, Watt's the hard carry at this point. The very, very hard carry. Honestly, if not for Watt, I don't think I'd have a chance here. The Swampires would simply be too... The Swampire grind is too useful. It's what keeps me alive a lot of the time. If not for that, I honestly don't think I could win. I would have to come back at a higher level with better loadout and actually the correct number of items instead of just sitting here going in with nothing like the idiot that I am. Yeah, going in with Goombario as my lead, that way I can ponder and go for 2 status moves if needed. And then if there's a Swampire, swap out to Watt. That seems like it's turning into the winning strategy here. Okay, so now I'll just have Watt do nothing. Or, no, not do nothing. I was looking at the health, I forgot about the star power that I'm supposed to be focusing up for. It's fine. It's fine. No big deal. Okay, this is floor 96, I think. I'm very, very close to the end. I do not want to lose it at this point. Nice! Beautifully done, Mario. Beautiful super guard, knocking a bat, slapping that poisonous bat away from you. I'm gonna be honest, I didn't think that the pit was gonna take as long as it did. I knew that it was gonna be tough in the later floors. I didn't think it was going to get to this level of tough, though. Admittedly, this is my own fault for choosing high difficulty mode, but I didn't think it would get as bad as it did. I would almost even say that this feels harder than Darkstar's Pit, simply because Darkstar's Pit, I stratted every floor out and knew what I wanted to do for each floor. Whereas this one, I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm kind of just bullshitting and going through it as I go. So yeah, right now this feels harder for me than Dark Star did, if only for the lack of planning. 96, okay. Really shows you what proper planning can do. Ah, good, one of you guys. That's fine. I don't mind the clouds. They're pretty vulnerable to time stop, so I don't mind that. Hell, it's even a group of 4. Alright. Time out. I hope floor 99 has a Swampire on it. Okay, the last one didn't get timed out, that's fine. That's honestly completely fine. I'm willing to accept one of them being in fighting shape. Because I can just have Nubario ponder and Mario will finish it. Okay. There we go. Nice and easy. Okay, he's gonna go down this turn to Goombario. And this guy dies next turn. Okay. Now all I have left is the 1. Should I go for the time stop again? No. I'm gonna assume that time stopping him again will not work in my favor. That didn't feel too good, I gotta admit. What do I have for healing anyways? Just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 deluxe feasts, that's all I have left for healing. That's... Gotta be honest, less than what I would like to have. Yeah, it seems like the action command only lets you get the stylish. It doesn't matter otherwise. Okay, ended that fight. So those guys are worth 7 apiece. That ain't bad. Especially considering they're pretty vulnerable to time stop, so you can cheese them pretty hard. 97. What's floor 98 gonna look like? Fuck! Shit. Okay, let's see how this goes. Will Dizzy work on them? Yes! Oh my god! Dizzy Shell is super good on them! Oh my god! Oh, I'm so glad I decided to try Cooper here. Cooper, you're my hero for the day. Thank you. Oh, thank Christ. I'm not even gonna try to deny. I was scared as hell when I saw those enemies pop up. I was like, well, this is the end, isn't it? This is where things are gonna get awkward for me, but no, it worked. Oh, things went from potentially really bad to not that bad at all. God, am I happy about that. That was not the wisest decision I made. That's fine. I'll just have Cooper focus. Okay. Then I'll have Mario attack this guy. And then we go for the Dizzy Shell on them again. There. Nice. Okay. So now we pop a refresh. 2 refreshes. With Cooper focusing in the background. Okay. Focus, get some FP, and get some, that back. And then pop another refresh, and then have Mario hit the one in the back, since it's the one with the most health anyways. Hit the one with the most health. Okay, HP is back up. FP is back, mostly. Then I guess Cooper may as well hit this one. It doesn't make a difference to me. There we go. That does that. Cooper will focus. And then Mario will go for a multi-bounce. There we go. Thank God. Okay, that's the strategy with those guys. It's just Dizzy Shell. I could have saved myself a lot of trouble earlier if I had tried that before. 98. We're on to the last combat floor, everyone. What's it gonna be? Swampire! Oh, yes, 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 yes. Okay, bring out Goombario so I can time stop anything problematic that's in this fight. Yes! Oh, I'm so happy it's a Swampire. That means that I can... Hello? Hello? Don't do this to me. Oh, no. Uh-oh. Don't you fucking do this to me! No! Oh, thank Christ. Oh, thank Christ. I was scared. Two Amazies? Really? Okay, let's just hope that I can get the, Dark Magic Koopa and the Swampire time stopped. The Amazies can do whatever they want, I don't care. I just want them to go away. Oh my god, time stop works on Amazies. Okay. I'm surprised. I didn't think Amazy Daisies could be affected by any status, much less time stop. But I'll take it. And I'll go for I'll try again. I'll see if I can get the Dark Magic Koopa this time. Maybe the second Amazy Daisy. My main goal here is just to make sure I can survive this fight. That's all that matters, is surviving this and getting to the last floor. Yes! Okay, the Dark Magic Koopa. I don't care about the Amazy Daisy. Yes, the one threat, the only real threat here, ran away. Okay. And I'll just keep using Ponder. Because I can just swap out to Watt afterwards. And get a full heal. Full restore with Watt afterwards. Well, not if I do stupid shit like that, but whatever. Okay, you know what? I'm gonna keep doing this. I want to see if I can take down the Amazy Daisy. I doubt I can, since I wasted an attack there, but maybe. If I'm lucky, I can do it. Not anymore. Definitely not anymore. But I'm gonna keep going, because if he attacks me, it'll hurt like hell, but I can recover from that because it doesn't matter. I can full heal off the Swampire. Okay, he did run away. I figured he was gonna do that. I didn't think he'd actually let me kill him, especially not with just cheesiness like I was using, but... Oh well, whatever. I'll refresh, get all my FP back, and then we see what happens. Okay, time for focus spam, and we'll see where things go from here. Focus and refresh spam. Swampire can't do anything to me. My water bottle is empty, which is tragic. I won't be able to hydrate before the boss. But it's fine. What's important is that I make sure that I am okay with my badge loadout, whatever it might be. Because if I go into the boss with a bad badge loadout, that's just going to make me cry and hate life, and I don't know what I'll do anymore. I only have 5 deluxe feasts. I've only got so much healing on me. And let me tell you, so much, it ain't much. That's 40 HP per, so that's 200 HP and 35 times 5 FP. So 150 plus 25, that's 175 FP. Now, 400 HP, or no, not 400, 200 HP and 175 FP, that sounds like a lot. And in normal circumstances, you'd be right, that is a lot. But against a floor 100 boss, I don't know, because I don't know what I'm up against. That's the thing. The biggest issue is not knowing. I might be up against something terrifying. I might just get absolutely clobbered here. Like, I might just be completely fucked. Walk in with the worst badge loadout and just get stomped. Or I might be completely fine. It might be like Dark Star, where I was super paranoid and scared and just absolutely clobbered the boss with no effort. Or this might be me dying on floor 100 and crying. I really don't know what it's going to be. I hope it's going to be I win. Because this is going to be floor 100, you know. Maybe because it's the Pit of 100 Trials, they'll make the final boss a lot, you know, not that bad. Because, you know, you have to survive the whole damn pit to get there. So maybe the boss is going to be like, oh, you know, tough, but not that bad. That's what I'm hoping the case is going to be. Because if that's not the case, I'm in a bad spot. Oh, God. The only tragedy here is that I'm not going to level up. If I had killed even one of those Amazy Daisies, I probably would have leveled up. But honestly, as tragic as it is that I didn't kill an Amazy Daisy, I am happy that at least the Amazy Daisies did not kill me. Because I was scared for my life there. Just like I was scared for my life when I came onto this floor and saw the Swampire go all the way up and just to kind of sit there even when I was right below him, and I was like, no. I was so horrified. I thought he was trapped up there. I thought he'd soft-locked me. I was ready to just walk away, turn off the stream. I wouldn't even do an outro. I'd just turn off the stream and leave. Just quit completely. But it's fine. It's fine. Nothing bad happened. We're at full star power, full FP, full HP. Everything's fine. All I have to do is finish off the Swampire. And then I have to go and... Okay, we're all good. We're all full up. We just have to go beat up the Swampire. Beat up the boss. Finish the Swampire. And then check badges. Make sure we're ready for the boss. The most important thing is that I do not have multi-bounce equipped because it's a boss. I don't need to be hitting multiple enemies. So first off, take that off. What do I want to take off otherwise? Not Defend Plus, I kind of want that. I'll take off Ice Power. I don't think I need Ice Power or Spike Shield for the boss. Famous last words. Okay, you know what? I'll take off the Defend Plus and put on 2 damage dodges and Spike Shield and Ice Power, just in case. There. These two are suboptimal, and if they're not needed for the boss, it's 4 BP wasted that could have gone on something better, but I don't mind. I have 2 damage dodges, I've got my power badges, and I can definitely jump on the enemy. And feeling fine is just necessary. If I can't go in with feeling fine, I'm basically cooked. Goombario. Okay, Goombario is my lead. He can give me Ponder. What the fuck am I looking at? Okay, so I can do 10 damage per turn. I'll have my FP spent on Ponder. That gives me 20 damage per turn. Okay, 20 damage per turn with Ponder. Okay, and he hits for 8 damage. That's not bad so far. So far, this is looking easy. I shouldn't say that. He's probably got like a dozen super fucking scary moves that he just hasn't used yet, but so far this isn't bad. There's no fucking way this is actually just it. I would actually be okay with it if this is it. I would actually be entirely okay with that. This is actually funny as hell, seeing this thing come back. I love that he brought this back. This is such a good thing to bring back, but at the same time, oh my god, right at the end of the pit. Ah! There's where the problem comes in. Okay, so first off, Smooch. Smooch will heal me up enough to survive anything he throws at me, and then I'll have Ponder to do damage again. That'll get me at least a little bit of safety. I don't know what I have for items other than the Deluxe Feasts. I don't think I have anything super duper great. Courage Shell and Power Punch are the only things that I would say are good. And that's something I'd rather not have to rely on. Okay, as long as he doesn't do the fire attack, I think I'm actually good. Shouldn't say that out loud, because that's the kind of statement that's going to have my whole day go down. My whole day is going to be ruined if I say things like that, but at the same time, I think I'm good. Okay, drop another Smooch. But after this Smooch, I'm gonna have to start relying on my Deluxe Feasts. Which is fine, I'm fine with that. I'm going to throw the Power Punch on Mario. Boost the damage a little bit. There we go. Ow! Okay. Neat ability there, buddy. I'll throw this Courage Shell on Mario as well. I can afford Goombario going down now that I'm a bit more comfortable. That pierces defense, or it hits harder now. I'm not sure which. But I'm not taking any further risks. I did select Deluxe Feast, yes. Okay, good. Deluxe Feast, that heals Mario up. There, we're good. There goes Goombario. No, that wasn't the end of Goombario. Really? Huh. I thought he was cooked from that one. I've got to be honest, I thought he was done. Change member, though. Actually, no. Goombario was going to pull off a noble sacrifice. He's going to give himself for the cause. It'll let Mario do a bit more damage. there goes Goombario. Your contribution will be remembered, my friend. But now, we bring out, who do I want? Who do I want? You know what? Sushi. I'll take Sushi. And since I happen to have her turn as well, I will just heal Mario up. I would rather play it safe right now. Okay, good. Goombario, my friend, my ally, your sacrifice is appreciated. It was a difficult choice to make, but the extra damage from Ponder will forever save us. He was invaluable in this battle, this war. He saved us so many times, throughout the pit with Ponder, and now even in this final battle, Ponder has saved us. Or at the very least, been of great use, as it prevented something worse from I missed him. I was giving a speech, game. I was talking about how cool Goombario is. I was giving a speech about him being a noble friend that saved us. You didn't have to shut me up with the embarrassing action command fail. Oh well, whatever. Whatever. It's fine. It's all fine. It only has 27 health left. We're close. Just a couple more turns, and we win. Sushi probably does not like fire, being a fish. Actually, she's probably fine with it. Now I'm thinking on it. Being a fish, she's probably got immunity. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have her heal Mario up with a Deluxe Feast. I know that it's almost dead, but I'm being careful. I don't know if there's gonna be another phase. Or if I'm just gonna be stupid like that. Okay, bye, Sushi. I don't know if there's another phase, so I want to... Entering recovery mode? Uh-oh. Are you kidding me? 99 HP? Well, shit. I should not have done that attack. I should have... Ow. Okay, this is bad. Partners. Who would be a good partner to have out? Paracarry. You know what? I'll send out Paracarry. And I will, Shell Shot. Ow. Shit. Recovery mode threw me off badly. I was scared as hell of a possible second phase, and goddamn was I right to be. Ow. Okay, 5 damage per hit. That's really not that much, but can I make it? Well, there goes Paracarry. That's fine. Change to Watt instead. Okay, Turbocharge would be nice, yes. There. Boost my attack. Ow. Okay, do this. I have still enough HP to survive anything, so I'll attack. And I can go for a smooch this turn with Mario, so that's good. Smooch? Okay. I'm really hoping it does not have a second recovery. If it has a second recovery, I'm gonna cry. Just saying that right now. Well, your assistance was valued, Watt. Thank you for the help. I will swap you out now for a bombette, I guess. Who knows, maybe bomb will be good. Not very. Okay. I really hope that one recovery was all it had. If it has any more, I'm basically screwed. Unless I start super guarding like a god. Okay, just drop the ice storm on him. I don't think it can be frozen, but 3 damage was all you did, really. Okay, then. Okay, drop a refresh. Get at least a little bit of health back on Mario. And some FP, not that it's gonna matter, because I don't have anything good left to rely on. Well, this will take out a bombette, rather. Okay, that's fine. Let's change out to... Cooper, buddy! Throw the Thunder Rage, Cooper! You can do it! 5 damage. I really thought I had it that time. I thought I was gonna get the block that time. Do I go for it? Yeah, I don't want to take a risk on Mario getting hit with fire. If he does the fire breath again, I think that would actually kill Mario. And I don't feel confident that I can block it. Okay, it's fine. It's fine, He only had the 1 recovery, right? So, you know, it's fine. He goes down this turn. There we go. Entering. Oh, thank God. Oh, when he had his little 1 star point, worth it. When he did the little head go down animation, and it looked like he was actually entering recovery, and he said entering recovery, I was like, don't do this to me, don't do this. But thank God he did not actually get a 2nd recovery. I was cooked if he did. Return postage. Make attackers take the damage they do. Let's see, how much does that actually cost? 7 BP? Maybe I'll use that. Maybe I will actually use that at some point. Oh my God. I can't believe it. I came out of that with nothing. I went in 10 items, 9 deluxe feast, 1 live stream on highest difficulty, and I went in basically blind past floor 60, and I came out of it on top with a lot of luck and a lot of bullshit. And several near heart attacks. Let me just say it right now. That him going into recovery mode fucked me up. Everything past floor 90 fucked me up. That stupid fucking fake out 2nd recovery had me almost just give up on life. But we won. We did it. Oh, and you know what? Return postage would usually be seen as a useless badge. Ah! Return postage would usually be seen as useless because you don't get it in Thousand Year Door till you beat Bone Tail and at the bottom of the pit, and by then, like, what's the point? You've beaten everything the game has to offer. I haven't done that yet. I still have Master 3, I still have all of Bowser's Castle, plus anything else that might exist in terms of extra content that I'm not aware of. So you know what? I might just use that badge. Let's quickly save that onto the state as well. And with that, that is going to be all for today. Thank you all for being here. It's a tragedy that the first hour of stream was on the just starting soon screen, but whatever. I'll just cut that. It's not like it matters. It was only the first like 55 floors anyways. I will see you all later. Take care, have a good one, and see you later. Bye-bye.